Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today we're going to be looking at a new Seagull. Actually, we'll be checking out two new Seagulls. This is the Sea-Gull Ocean Star. You guys may remember that when I came back from Basel in 2017, back in March, that I had announced that I'd be bringing the brand in from China, and I have, and I've been selling them for about 4 or 5 months now with decent success. Many of the watches, though, I think all of them actually that we carry now are dress watches, definitely a dress tone. And I got a bunch of inquiries from people, are you going to bring in, they make this Ocean Star diver, have you seen it? And yes, of course I've seen it. It wasn't available at the time. And then in a recent reorder, I was able to nab a bunch of pieces. So I've got them here, two colors, blue and black. They are fairly impressive pieces. They're feel very well built in the hand, and inside it has a clone of an ETA movement, so super reliable, 28,800 beats per hour movement. Really, a good alternative in the dive watch market, and certainly something that I will say your neighbor probably doesn't have. I love stuff that, nobody's got, and that's kind of the draw. So for the occasion, I am wearing a Seagull chrono and still sporting the Yachtmaster. Once a watch comes out and it sits on the dresser, it kind of stays in the rotation for a couple of days until you can dig back in and pick something else out. But definitely for this Seagull video, I had to wear a mechanical Seagull chrono movement watch. Anyway, let's get over to the table and check out the Sea-Gull Ocean Star divers. So in front of you here, I have both Sea-Gull Ocean Star automatic dive watches, the blue and the black. Since I'm a blue person, I will do the show and tell with the blue, and then I'll merely show you the black afterwards so you can get an idea of what the black one looks like. But other than the dial and bezel colors, they are identical in every way, shape, and form. So this is model number 816.523. Both of them are going to be the same model number. We've just added black and blue to the end of the model number to delineate between the two. Again, they are going to be the same exact watch, just the dial colors will be different. We've got 44 millimeters in diameter from here to here, 13 millimeters thick. It is 50 millimeters from tip to tip because it is a slightly larger watch. It's on a 22 millimeter lug, so if you don't like the bracelet or you want some strap options, your options are pretty much limitless. It comes in at right around 199 grams. I did weigh it exactly. It is not 200, it is 199. But maybe manufacturing tolerances might make yours 200. Has a signed crown, Seagull emblazoned crown. It's a screw down crown, and we'll get to that in a minute. The case itself is done really nice. A combination of brushed on the sides, and then you have a polished bracelet with brushed center links. A double push button deploying clasp that is brushed as well. Micro adjustment on the clasp. Pins on the solid link bracelet. It also has solid end links. So they really didn't skimp on anything here. You can see the bracelet's done extremely, extremely nicely. A 60 click bezel. Kind of tough to do with my gloves, but 1, 2. You can see it lines up very well. We've got lume on the dial markers and on the hands, and there's also a lumed pip at the 12. If I pull in on the dial, wipe away some of the dust, you could see Seagull at the top, and then Ocean Star Divers 200 meter automatic is written at the bottom. And at the way bottom, you can see it says China made, because that is a proud mark of the Seagull Watch Company. Made in China goods a lot of times have a bad connotation. Seagull is more or less the pride of China with watchmaking. The bezel insert, I know a lot of people ask these questions, is aluminum, so it will scratch if you beat it up. So the watch itself is powered by a Seagull ST2130 movement. Many times it's considered to be an ETA clone, an ETA 2824 clone. It does beat at 28,800 beats per hour. So if I pull it on the seconds hand, you can see it moves super smooth. It's beating 8 times a second, just like the ETA would. Has a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. So that's a nice upgrade if your current diver doesn't have sapphire. And there is a Cyclops over the date. Some people will like it, some people will hate it. So, you can never make everybody happy. I think I said that in one of the very recent videos I did about that. You get it with a Cyclops and people don't want it on. You get it without a Cyclops and people want it. As I was saying before, it is a screw down crown. So you unscrew it, it pops out, and then you can pull it out 2 clicks and you can change the time. Go forwards, the date just flipped over at midnight. And then it has a quick change date, so you pull it out 1 click and you can change the date. And then to wind it, you push the crown all the way in and you can turn it. So this movement, I mentioned it as I did it. When you change the time, it hacks, which means the second hand stops, and it's also hand windable when the crown is in the just out position, just being unscrewed. It has a power reserve of about 40 hours, so you can take it off for a complete day and then put it on again the following day, and it should still be running. There you can see those solid end links on the bracelet. I know that's another upgrade that people really, really look for. So there's going to be no rattling, no tinny sounds. The case back is done beautifully. The fact that they blew it's not blued metal. I guess it's some kind of enamel, probably enamel or paint. Ocean Star, the Ocean Star line. Some patterning done right around it, and then all the writing about the company, model number, serial number, etc. Really just a great diver, 44 millimeters, so it's going to put it in a territory, larger than most of your classic Seiko divers. You're getting into more, I guess, Oris territory with the styling and with the sizing. Of course, being a diver, it is water resistant to 200 meters. I had said that before. And let's see what the Luminescent looks like. It's been baking in the studio lights for a little while, so hopefully we can get a decent glow out of it. So there's the Lume. You can see that's green. And the hands and the indices are more of a bluish. I don't think it's the camera. They're definitely different colors. So it glows to be more of a blue color, but glows very easily, quite easy to read in the dark. It's, what is it now, 544 or so, and you can see the seconds hand happily ticking along on its way. So before we switch over to the black one, we'll just pull in really close on the dial. You can see the nice dial work, the beautiful color. It's really nice. It's a beautiful blue. It's a very deep blue. It's reflective, and they've paired it really nicely with the blue on the bezel. This will look great on some kind of a blue nylon strap. Dark blue, maybe something with some red in it to pick up the tip of the red seconds hand, reminiscent of I think it was the Ray or the Mako, or maybe they both do. They both have a red tip seconds hand like that. So just very well done. So let's take a look at the black model and just show you what that one looks like. So now here's the black one. Black dial, black bezel is the only difference. It's the same watch otherwise, same crown, same case, same clasp, same bracelet. Same price, both of them are around $425 or so. Both weigh the same. I'm not sure if I gave the weight. They're around 199 grams. But still, what a nice watch. This is a good alternative if you're tired of your 40, 41 millimeter watches and you want to go with something a little bit bigger. I do, of course, realize for many of you out there, myself included, 44 might be tipping the scales a bit. But what I think is really nice is that it's only 13 millimeters thick. So they didn't put a bulbous crystal on it. It's a nice flat sapphire. So it really will wear very well in a variety of clothing settings, if you will. I think it's probably almost thin enough to go under a shirt cuff. But let's pop the blue one on, take a look, and then we'll finish up the video. So as I put this on, it reminds me of my Mako XL blue that I own, which is 45-ish so millimeters. I've said it before, I wear watches that probably most people would say are too big for my wrist. It doesn't really bother me. 50 millimeters on the tip to tip here, though. It does not extend past the edges of my wrist. Yes, I would wear a watch this large without a problem. Maybe you don't want to. My wrist is 6 3/4. I really don't care. Honestly, what other people think. It's all about what I think and what I think is comfortable. I do wear watches up to 47 millimeters or so. And again, I really don't care what people think. It's all about, what I think and what I want to wear. But man, that is gorgeous. What a great looking watch. So this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the Sea-Gull Ocean Star watch. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel if you've not done so yet. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.